nice to her and everything. Very happy that she was with a man. I'm very happy that she had a kid. But then I saw he was next to some girl. And then the hospital. So I went behind him, and I'm with my daughter. My daughter sees the whole thing. You see this, Jesse? Yeah, I see it, Dad. I go, you are cheating on my daughter. And I pointed right to her. And I go, that's not a good thing. Is it, Jesse? And she goes, no, Dad, it isn't. So, she's listening to me now. I got her. Now because
Car?
Mats.
yeah, change.
Okay.
So
Are you doing those signs down there for your new place?
There's a guy giving out Christian tracts.
Shodor, hold on one.
I said,
Hold on 1 second.
I said,
Shodor, hang on 1 second. Okay. Signs?
There's like big squares out there. And
Yeah, those are the mats. They're called tatami.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's 4 of them,
Have we got a
and it's like 8 feet.
hose? Got a hole somewhere in that in the place?
Well,
In the building?
what I'm doing is what I did. I just washed one of them so far. I boiled water,
Okay.
put the soap down, and scrubbed it
Yeah.
because it's moldy
Oh yeah, you gotta kill it.
and it gets on your skin.
Is
So
there things you can spray on to kill that mold?
I got what did I use? I
You
used
want to get it to your clients, you know?
I used this OxyClean.
Yeah. Also bleach. Will bleach this
I
color?
can't use bleach because that's what gave me this shit on my back.
Oh, okay.
If you look on the warning label, it causes cancer. Bleach.
Fumes or touchy? It's the same.
It's just as a general. Yeah, I don't know. It's gotta be touching because it goes into
Yeah.
your blood.
Right.
So I would get very itchy, and I'm still my skin like I'm just walking around, my skin's dry. From the
What were you using the bleach in the new place?
years.
Oh, for years?
Oh, yeah, just recently I was doing an exercise. I'll show you the video, and it's called a face pull. So, I'm going like this.
Yeah.
All right. So it's flexing this, and then I look on the video. I took my shirt off. I'm like, oh, my back probably looks really muscular, And there's bumps. It's like 7 or 8 bumps on my back.
How big are the bumps?
Noticeable.
Thumb.
Noticeable. No, bigger than that. Every time I go like this, it looks like
Yeah,
tumors.
but that could be, let's say you know about the human body.
Yeah.
Anything can aggravate it. Have you ever seen that TV series House? His whole shtick and his whole, and it was like 7 seasons, something like that. He diagnoses somebody, and then he finds out it's not that diagnosis, something else, and then he finds out that one is that, and then it's something else. Sometimes he does like 2 or 3 diagnoses. Because everything is masked. The symptoms are always masked, but it's very similar. So those bumps could be something else entirely. It could be something you inhale, something you ate, something you touched, maybe it was, I don't know, you were bare, you lay down on the mat, something weird, you know what I'm saying? Diagnosis, that's the most important tool that the medical profession has, diagnosis. You don't diagnose somebody right, they die. That's the thing, you gotta find out what's wrong with you before you can treat it. Sometimes it's simple, like the woman who had this problem growing up, got married, had a family, all that stuff, and she was listless, she was this, she was that, all these symptoms, right? She got into her 70s, and she found a doctor that she went to finally, just out of medical school, right? You know what it was? Vitamin B12 deficiency. That's all it was. Because her body was not able to absorb it. I think my family has the same thing. That's why my brother's getting shots, vitamin B12 shots. The only thing I don't know is where they're getting these vitamin B12 shots. Are they manufacturing it in a lab?
All
Are they getting it from food? Or are they doing it? I'm saying I don't know.
all the synthetic vitamins
Yeah,
are grown on
yeah,
mold.
yeah. So the problem, if I can't absorb vitamin B12, Because it's in the meat, I don't eat meat, it's in this, it's in that, but if I can't absorb it in my digestive system, how do I get it in me?
In
That's
the
the problem.
training that I have, vitamin B12, when you eat vitamin B17, it gets transmutated into
Yeah.
B12.
Yeah, that's, the clot, isn't that a clotting, vitamin?
B17
No.
is, from what I recently learned, is that it's in over 1,000 different foods, but it's heat sensitive.
Ah. That's
So
why you gotta
people eat cooked
directly
food,
from the vine.
and then also the bacteria has something to do with it, because if you can't absorb, if you're not absorbing it, it's because you don't have the healthy bacteria
In the gut?
that digest it for you.
Yeah.
Because what they found out was that we don't absorb nutrition. The stuff we eat is digested by bacteria, and then the bacteria is connected on our intestinal lumen. You know the thing, the microvilli.
Yeah.
And so that's what they call the microbiota. It's like the bacteria digest the food and they give us nutrition.
Right.
So the B17, like I just said, is heat sensitive, and so even meat eaters have B12 deficiency.
Because you can't, well,
Anybody who gets tested for it usually ends up with a deficiency.
the more you know, the more complicated things get.
But magnesium's another one. Magnesium deficiency is having to do with dehydration and flexibility.
All right.
But the doctor's inside in my training. I'll be able to tell what's going on in my body than more than any MD diagnosis.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you need MRIs, CAT scans, and X-rays. There's something in there that because you can get a minor disease and attempt to cure it naturally, but you may not have the time. Like cancer, right? You may get a cancer, and the tumor is growing. And the easiest way to do it is to take it out. That would eliminate the cancer. Because it's not, what do they call it? It's not cancerous, it's not spreading. What do they call it? It's benign, it's benign. It's just a tumor. My mother had one of those. I still have a thing with my brother about that.
Oh, because she fasted it.
No, well, here's what
juice.
happened. She took Motrin for a symptom that she had. And Motrin, something to do with the stomach. So the Motrin.
Let me just get my camera. Because I'm streaming. The Motrin gave her a stomach tumor.
Yes. It had hair on it and everything, right?
Do you want coins, by the way? I just made a batch. With the lion's mane?
You mean the big one?
No, it's in the normal
Yeah,
size.
that's small one. All right.
Let me show you my...
Anyway, so I got involved in it. My whole family was involved. I gave her a blender, and I gave her food. And I said, I want you to make yourself a smoothie every morning with what I'm giving you. All natural stuff, And stop taking it. And the doctor that she went to, short, bald, smoking, pimples on his face, We have to cut this out. We're going to take most of your stomach out, that kind of thing.
No way.
Yeah. So I went with her to see this. And he's dead now. Anyway, I said, let's try this first. So instead of doing it right away, I told her, you can't do this right away. Give some time. 3 months later, on the urging of my brother and a couple of my siblings, she had the operation. You know what the doctor said?
Oh, really?
Yes. They took out yet.
I thought she went back and got it tested. It was smaller.
Well, yeah, that's what happened. He said, I didn't realize how small it was. No, you didn't realize how small it was. It shrunk. I didn't realize how small it was. They took half her stomach out anyway.
Oh my God. I'm not doing any surgery.
Yeah. I mean, you can live without a stomach. I mean, your aunt lived without without eating or drinking for I don't know how many, half a year or something like that. She had food. She had a tube into her stomach right here. She was injecting liquid into her stomach to keep her alive because she had cancer in the throat. You remember that, right?
Oh, I don't remember that part.
Yeah. Why did she get it?
Nicorette.
That's it.
So this is the $100. What did I do? Oh shit! This is the $100 pack.
This?
Yeah, Dino coins. That's 2 pounds.
You don't have to give me all this. Just
That's
give me
for a
free.
customer. I'm just gonna show. I'm just showing you.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
But what I
And
want
this
to
is
do.
basically what's the name of it you said?
So here, what I actually want to do is make a rectangular box, like a treasure chest.
Yes.
But this is just what I got at the 99-cent store.
You got any takers yet?
That's for a customer. He spent $300. So I'm gonna also package not chopsticks, but like a little tongs, like a wooden tongs or something.
Yeah.
You know? Oops. Here,
That's all right. I got
you
it.
just take it with your hand.
Yeah.
Please,
That's fine.
And the ingredients are in order: white chocolate.
Right.
That's the pure cocoa fat.
Right.
Lion's mane. Lion's mane mushroom.
This is good. Wow. Wow, really good.
Palm sugar. That's the white chocolate.
Wow.
They call it cocoa butter, but people don't. I
So
call
this
it
is
white
basically
chocolate.
becoming more and more popular. Oh yeah.
Smell the chocolate?
Yes, I do. Here it is. Wow. Is this what the cocoa bean looks like? Must
Sure.
be.
I thought it was darker, but
Well, this is the inside.
we gotta do something with it. Solid at room temperature.
Yeah.
But
Give me a couple more of those.
But you
those,
and I also noticed that in your fingers it melts. So that's why
yeah.
I'm looking for like a wooden tongs, small one like this. And then I'll just
You put them in with the pack.
yeah, the tongs, like something like this.
So,
shape.
all right. So you're talking about tongs that will move without you having to learn how to use your chopsticks.
Yeah, it's just like a little.
Yeah.
little
Let's see
tong.
it. And with a spring on one end. You're talking about, right?
It's just.
I always thought it would be great if they could develop a spring-mounted tongs like that.
Yeah. It's industrial strength. I was just thinking like a piece of wood that's connected on one side and the other side is split. Like a thin piece
Yeah.
of wood.
Well, I was thinking,
Or they're glued together.
chopsticks with a flat end. Spring-loaded chopsticks with a flat end. Right? A small thing, maybe a size like that. You know,
Okay.
like that.
Yeah.
With a spring load on one end.
Sounds perfect. Is that an invention that you created or?
No, I was thinking about it a long time ago. I thought about this, but I'm too busy. You know.
No, I mean like I could look that up online. I bet you it exists.
You think so?
A chopsticks that's connected already?
Yeah. Chopsticks, spring-loaded chopsticks. Boom, 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 like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, that's plenty. If that's for me, that's plenty.
Yeah, it's a dozen. Dozen comes in.
All right, okay.
This. Just bring this over here.
That's all right. I'll take them off the floor. Okay. If there's my stockings, that's extra protein. Any more out here? No, that's it. I got them all. There's 3 of them here. Yeah. When are you going to move into that new place?
Soon.
It's fine. That's fine. Look. I'm not a customer. It's fine.
Not a customer. You paid $500 for these coins.
More than that.
Well, just these particular coins.
Just these. Okay.
Let me give you just another bag so that you don't have to keep squeezing it with your fingertips. You know, it's gonna get squished together in there.
No, this is good. This is not. This is fine.
Because your fingers are gonna melt it in there. It's gonna be,
Okay.
yeah. It's a gourmet chocolate.
This is yours?
Yeah.
All right.
$50 a pound. For this. It's not
So
even-
your ingredients are white chocolate.
Yep.
What else?
What did I say? Lion's mane.
Lion's mane.
Okay.
That's a mushroom.
Yep. Memory, focus, and cognitive support.
Wow. Okay. And lion's mane and what else?
Dino
Sugar.
scales.
Dino scale, which is pumpkin seeds,
Activated pumpkin seeds.
right? Right. And the sugar.
Activated.
And
Activated. That means they've been soaked
Okay.
in water
Right.
and enzyme organic coconut sugar. Enzymes are
And that's it.
alive.
Okay.
And then there's one more.
Wow. Wow. Ah, lecithin. Oh yes.
You guys read that?
In the lecithin, I've been taking this ever since I became a vegetarian. Well, not too much anymore, but
Wow.
that was a big supplement element in a lot of the stuff I used to get from the health food store. Lecithin. It's like a binder and stuff, and a few other things, right? It's got vitamins and minerals in it. Yeah.
Alright. I use it in the recipe to hold the sugar and the
Yeah, yeah.
chocolate together,
Yeah.
so it doesn't
So
like
it's a binder.
settle like the sugar
Yes.
on the bottom and the past sugar.
As
on
a
the
matter
bottom,
of fact,
sugar on
some stuff you buy in the store, that's the only decent thing in it. It's the only nutritional thing in it. Holds all the shit together. All right, thanks for this, and I'll probably see you Saturday. You said?
Yeah. 11
Did
to
you get
12.
your mother
You
involved?
give me an hour?
Yeah, yeah.
11 to 12?
Yeah, yeah, fine.
Because last time you had time restraints.
Yeah. You think you should let your mother get involved in this?
Yeah, I'll take her in for an eval, like you did the first time.
Yeah.
He said he's gonna see us next Saturday.
Okay.
So this week we'll just do what we did so far,
Yeah. All right.
and he'll give us more.
All right.
Cause I went last week when you weren't coming because your face was messed up,
Yeah.
and he gave me like not exactly the same, but not entirely different either.
Okay.
Exercises. So.
All right. Well, he's got. You're a different kind.
Yeah, but the beginning is the same, and I've seen it in all their other videos. No matter what the move is, I always got this going on.
Oh yeah.
The back,
Yeah.
chest up,
Right.
and he was trying to activate my lat muscle.
All right. And if you swim in a decent environment, isn't that a big plus? Using muscles that you don't even use in this exercise. You swimming, use every single muscle you got.
Well, you don't believe in evolution, but some people say we came from the sea.
There's a lot of problems with that. Like for instance,
I'm
a lot
listening.
of assume,
I'm listening.
okay, fish that have gills. They leave the ocean and they die. How do you evolve? Do you evolve lungs inside the ocean? How do you do that? Plus, there's a thing about the whale. Mammal.
Right.
Dolphins, mammal. Were they animals on land with the lungs? And then they decide to go into the...
I don't know how
And then
far
develop-
back to go. The book I have is called Aquatic Ape,
Yeah. Don't believe that.
and we were like wading in the ocean, and that's why we have long hair, because the babies would grab onto the hair and come get pulled into the water, through the water, like a tugboat.
What does that got to do with evolution? You can do that now. Nothing to do with evolution.
It's just
Listen,
a clue to our.
evolution, theory of evolution was created and initiated to relieve us from the belief of God. They wanted to eliminate God. And to do that, you have to show how we created ourselves. We didn't create ourselves. Because of all our knowledge in the so-called millions of years we've been on this planet, we still have not been able to create one live cell. There's trillions of cells in the human body. We can't recreate one. We can get a cell from the existing cells, but create life, we can't do that. We can't make a live leaf, or a bacteria, or a paramecium. We can't do that, because the source of life is God. You eliminate God, there goes life. That's it in a nutshell.
Well, I believe in God and I believe in evolution. So explain that.
Well, they say that. They say that God created evolution. Why? Why? The only written
God's time.
Comments or paragraphs or stories about God is in the Bible. That's where it comes from. Not in ancient civilizations. Not many of these people that existed and now are dead. And in the Bible it says, we came from God. He planted life in, after he made a human being. Planted life, he gave him a soul, and then the woman came later.
Okay.
That's what it says. How else can you argue about where life came from?
Because Jesus spoke in parables. The whole Bible's a metaphor.
Yeah, but Jesus didn't write the Old Testament, and he didn't write the New Testament. They wrote it about him. Just take everything with a grain of salt. It's make believe. Evolution is make believe.
In my belief,
trying to disprove the existence of God. That's what it is.
In my belief, the Great Spirit, as they call it, Native American spirituality,
right,
created the universe and is still, creating. It's not like, oh, God created it a long time ago and then stopped. It's like a continuous influence. God is, in all things.
All right. We'll talk another time.
And in those dino coins too. That's for you, Dad. Thank you. I love you. Couldn't bear the truth, huh? I called him out on the God and is all things, and he couldn't deal with it. He's like, what? God isn't everything? No, only the church. Sir Doyle, you still there? Sorry about that. You gave me a good idea though.
So, looking to make a long story short?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. To make a long story short, I told her, you think?
Yep.
I told her, there's a guy, I pointed to a guy, underwater, a patient, that was giving that Christian tract. The chaplain gave the Christian tract. And he was a real nice guy. And a chaplain liked him. He gave out Christian tract. So like, the guy over there that's giving out those Christian tracts, I think you start talking to him. So if she does, she starts talking to him. I guess she starts talking about Christ. And then I didn't like the fact that her husband was cheating on her, but it liked her to talk to somebody who was talking about Christ. And that was a blessing in disguise. So, and the fact that she was listening to me is a blessing too. So, I paid for my daughter. I paid for my daughter. My daughter, like I said, she had a lot of problems. She was bisexual. She was on heroin. And things changed. She told me later on she had a kid, she had a husband. I saw her husband cheating on her. I told her I think she should hang up without the Christian if she listened. I don't know much about my grandchild. She hasn't let me see it yet, but that's coming. And last time I saw my daughter, she really was coming around. Not only that, she was listening to me. When something happened with her husband, I told her to hang up with the guy that was still at the Christian tract, and she listened to that. And now I think she's saved. so, that started by me praying for her. Every day I wouldn't stop praying for her. No, I wouldn't stop praying for her. I went to the church and I told them to pray for her. I had the pastor pray for her. I had the deacon. They all prayed for her. They didn't even know her. They prayed for her. And she ended up coming around. Before I saw her, I had someone gave me wind that she was off the heroin, 6 months clean, and she had a boyfriend. So I knew she was doing good then. Then when I met her and when I saw her again, she not only had a boyfriend, she was married, she had a kid, and she wasn't on drugs. And what came to show when I saw her husband cheating on her, I picked it out. She saw it, she listened. I pointed to the guy that was giving that the Christian tract and hang out with him. And she started hanging out with him. That's how I know she got saved. I know. That's how I know she got saved. But even before that, when I got wind that she had someone, she wasn't on drugs, right there I knew the pastor wasn't. And when I went down there, and when I was in the hospital with her and I saw her husband cheating on her, I caught him in the act. And I told her to hang out with God with a Christian church, and he started talking God to her. It was a miracle. Hopefully it was a miracle. And this, my daughter is 30 years old. My daughter is 30 years old. So it took a long time to get her to come around. She did.
You never gave up.
Never give up, Mogi. That means never give up on your father, never give up on your wife, never give up on your children, never give up on anything. They're your house. And you come to follow Jesus, and you come to a church like my church, they're all going to follow. Because you and your house will follow the Lord. All you have to do is follow the Lord, and your house will follow with you. That's what it says in the Bible. As for me and my house, we will follow the Lord. That means when you start following Christ, you get saved in the church, that's what your family's going to do, because they're going to follow you. My family also hasn't done it yet, but they will. Now, my daughter did. They're all going to follow them. That's all it takes is one family member to get salvation. The rest follow. So all it takes is one family member to get saved, get salvation. The rest are going to go follow us. And it doesn't even have to be a father or a mother. It could be the son, like you are. You're the guy, you're his son. He's going to follow you. And once you get saved, then you're the head of the house. Regardless, you're the son, the father, whoever you get saved, they're going to follow you. As for me and my house, we will follow the Lord. That means once you get saved, your house is going to follow. All it takes is one family member. That's all it takes. And that family member then becomes the head of the family. God's telling you that you are the head of your family. Jesus is telling me now, you are the head of your family. That's your prophetic utterance I got from God. Luke Kumo is the head of his family. Luke Kumo is the head of the Kumo family. Why? Because he's the first one to get saved.
Sounds good to me, man.
If your father's listening to this, he probably doesn't like. Well, it's okay. They'll get used to it. You're going to take over the family, and he's going to get used to it.
Oh, nice. I think the best I'll be able to do for you, Sir Doyle, is meet you down by your church with RFK sign and ask people if they want to register.
Cool. Listen, we get my church to support RFK, more power to you. You get my church to support RFK, more power to you. You can go down there, but when there's church service, you gotta wait till the church service is over before you talk about it. When
No, I'm gonna come meet you after, bro.
Oh, be the after. Okay, so you meet people as they walk out. Okay.
I'm just gonna meet you like to do the show, and we're gonna go get signatures anyway. But I'll meet you there, and maybe I'll meet your pastor or
So when
something.
you come, step in for a while and listen to what they gotta say, and then you don't have to be there long. You have to stay there for a couple of minutes, listen to them, and then we'll walk out.
No, I'm not walking in.
If you meet me there, and you walk inside the church, you're not gonna talk to anyone?
I'm not gonna walk inside the church. I'm gonna meet you there, and then we're gonna leave.
All right. So you know what? When you meet me there, before I leave, I'm gonna point you over to the pastor or to the deacon. I'll be to your place to the start to get saved, and then I'm gonna walk off with you.
Well, I'm gonna have my RFK sign, so we could talk about that.
All right. But before I leave the church, when I see you outside, if someone's gonna ask me who you are, I'm gonna tell them that's my friend Luke. Could you pray for him before I leave? And then we'll pray for his salvation before I leave. And then after I'm gonna walk out, we're gonna go and just fill out the RFK. All right.
I'm gonna be waiting outside for you.
Right. And when you're waiting outside, I'm gonna come outside. But before I leave, I'm gonna say, the guy in that car is my best friend, Luke. Could you pray for his salvation? And then I'm gonna walk out and we'll get in the car.
I'm not gonna be in the car though. We're gonna be walking.
Then when you're walking up, I'll look out, I'll see you walking, and before I walk out, I'll say, the guy walking up there is my friend, Luke. Could you pray for him to get salvation? And then I'll walk out and we'll do our thing.
Tell your pastor I want to talk to him. Before I leave
the church, I'm going to give out the cards. But before I leave the church, I'm going to point out, this is my friend. Could you pray for him to get saved? That's all I'm going to do. Then
No.
we'll walk out and we're going to...
No, it's not giving out cards, Sir Doyle.
No, we're not giving out there. But before I leave to go out with you to give up the card, that's what I'm going to say to the pastor.
No, bro. We're not giving out cards, Sir Doyle. I don't know what you think we're doing. We're collecting signatures.
Oh, then we'll collect signatures. Then we'll go and collect signatures.
No, I'm coming to your church, bro. I want to talk to your pastor and get his signature.
Okay, you can do that. You can do that. Yeah. We should talk into the pastor. Definitely cool. That's cool. You go to the past here. That's fine with me. You can do that.
That's what I'll do.
But you'll talk to him about our faith. He'll talk to you about Christ. That's cool.
Nah, there's no ulterior motives, Sir Doyle. Don't think that you're trapping me. You're not trapping me to some. You're not trapping me to something over here.
You're okay. You come to me with okay. You're going to talk about okay. That's okay. But we take. If he wants to talk about Christ, that you're both talking about what you want to talk about. That's fine.
Nah, I'm not there to talk about that. I get enough out of you.
If you go there to talk to him and you give out the okay, then well, at least he sees you and he's going to pray for you. He's going to see you and he's going to pray for you. That's all.
I'm gonna pray for him that he comes to his senses about Donald Trump. And you better back me up.
You that too.
You better back me up, Sir Doyle.
I want him to come to his senses.
You better back me up, Sir Doyle. We're supposed to be a team.
What? Yeah, we are a team.
You better back me up on this RFK thing. Don't be jumping ship just because you...
I agree with you. The Donald Trump thing's got to go, and my pastor's got to no good. So I'm going to pray for him too, that he gets over this Donald Trump thing, because I don't like Donald Trump either. But I'm always going to pray for you that you get saved.
You better not...
Pray for both of you.
Better not jump ship in the middle of the conversation just because you're getting pressured by your church.
I don't like Donald Trump either, but I also I'm here to save people too. So it's just like he should have been following Donald Trump. We can get him. I'll pray for him about that. You pray for him about that. We're all going to pray for you that you get saved. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean,
all I'm saying is, you're going to get pressured by your church and you're going to be like, oh, Donald Trump's not such a bad guy. You better be on my team, bro.
No, I'm not getting pressured by Trump. No, I don't like Trump. Trump went out molesting children. I don't like any. I don't like anybody.
Does your pastor know
I don't like
that?
anybody molesting children. Yeah.
Does your pastor know that, bro?
I like Obama for the same reason. I don't like anybody molesting children. I don't like anybody.
Yo, this thing is going to be so filled. Holy.
Donald Trump supported that doctor who was messing with children. There's no way I'm going to support Donald Trump. There's no way I'm going to support Obama either, but I'm not supporting Donald Trump either. Big pastor, that's cool because you're giving me all the cake track, and he might decide that Donald Trump is no good. He might. That's a good thing. You could get him and the rest of the church to follow some other politician that's not like Donald Trump. I love it.
Some other politician. That's what you think about RFK? You're not even on the team, bro.
What?
You got to be pro RFK. Don't just call him some other politician.
You know, RFK, I have second thoughts about because he's pro-choice. But I can't stand Donald Trump. I can't stand Obama or any others. And I think that even though RFK is pro-choice, he's got some views that might help the country and might help us. So, that's what I'm looking at. It's not a popularity contest. If the guy has got policies that's going to help the country and help us, I think we should go for it. Donald Trump doesn't even have any policies, and neither does Biden. So I think that RFK Jr. is the lesser of evils. That's why I'm all for it.
Wow, that's not a good line, bro. I'm sorry.
RFK is the lesser of evils. And the other presidents we had they're all corrupt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 by 7. Okay.
definitely don't support Trump. Because Trump's doing messing. And Barack Obama, I definitely don't support him. I'm thinking RFK Jr. might be the lesser of evils.
That's a weak stance, man. You got to learn.
What?
We can't be going around saying he's the lesser of evils, bro. We got to be up on the.
I'm not going to say it to the people, but that's what I think. I'm not going to say anything.
You're not going to say anything. What good are you, man? You just got to be helping me.
I'm going to say things to support him, but I'm not going to go around saying that he's lesser of the evils. I think that. That's something I think that I don't say. That's what I think that I don't say. I'm smart enough not to say everything that comes to my mind. You think that I'm going to say everything that comes to my mind, and I won't. Because I think that, it doesn't mean I'm going to say it.
Well, then stop thinking that. He's not the lesser of evils. He's the best choice.
He's the best choice compared to what we got.
He's the best choice, period. He's the best choice, period, Sir Doyle.
He supports baby killing.
No, he doesn't.
He's pro-choice.
He's not.
He believes the woman has the right to decide whether a baby lives or die. If a woman wants to murder her child, he's thinking that's up to her, that she's okay, that she murders her child because she has that right.
No, he never said it was okay. He said it's a tragedy. He said it's a tragedy.
He said it's up to the woman. He said it's up to the woman, and you know what? The woman has no right to murder her child either. So he's saying it's up to the woman. That means he's saying that a woman has a right to kill her child. Murder her child. I don't give the woman that right. He's giving the woman that right. I'm not giving her that right. She might have rights, but she does not have that right. That's why I want a federal ban on abortion. A federal ban.
A federal ban on abortion?
A federal ban. I want somebody to get in there and put a federal ban on abortion, because abortion is murder. And it's the worst possible thing you can do. I'm supporting RFK Jr. because he's got other policies that are better than the rest of them. Let's review.
And what are those?
When I found out that he was pro-choice, it meant that he's saying it's okay for a woman to murder her child. It's up to her if she wants to murder the child or not. It's not up to her. A woman does not have that right. Nobody has that right. Nobody has a right to murder a child in any circumstance.
You're dealing with a Supreme Court issue, bro.
It's the fact that he's supporting a woman making that decision that I don't like. Because he's saying a woman has a right to decide whether the child is to die, and he actually murder a child to death. I don't go with that. I don't support a woman murdering a child, or even a woman having a decision what she wants to do with it now. Because it's not a decision for her or anybody else to make. Nobody should be doing that. Not the mother, not anyone. Nobody should be murdering a child. Not even the child's own mother and her son. No. That's why I say he's the lesser of the evils, because all the other presidents were actually doing things like molesting children and trafficking children, and I don't think he's going to do that. I don't think I know he's not going to do that. And that's the other presidents were doing. So, and they weren't doing anything about abortion either. So like, this guy is doing something really sick. He's supporting a woman on life to try to kill a child, but he's not doing other things like molesting and trafficking children. So, to get rid of all that nonsense, awful. Get rid of all the nonsense like the trafficking of the children, the molestation of the other things, I will. Do I think he's all killed? No. He supports abortion. He supports a woman's right to decide whether a baby was died. That's no. In the Bible it says have to be like these little children to make the kingdom of God. Woe to he who hurts one of these children. Better than new something on his neck, they never know. And that goes for supporting you too. But he's got other issues that might change things in a bit.
Sammy says he went to the island.
What?
Sammy says he went to the island and Kennedy brought his own children to the island.
Well, that's bad. That's bad. But I still don't think he's as bad as the other two.
I don't think he would have gotten to be a presidential candidate if he wasn't connected to that. And that's why he's a Zionist.
That's what I'm saying. They're all bad. Anytime you vote for a president or something like that, you're voting for the lesser of the evil. Anytime you vote for a president, you're voting for the lesser of the evil. Now, if he can help us with our quest of getting medical freedom and getting people to eat right, well, that's a plus. Does it mean he's a good person? No. He's hurting children. But if he's going to change something that's happening, the other presidents aren't changing, well, he's the lesser of evil. There is no person that runs for public office, especially president, that's actually a good person. Look, you even said it yourself. There's no person running for public office that's a good person. You know, they're all doing things to children. Most of them are all pro-choice. And they're all doing bad things. What we got to do is vote for lesser of evils now. That's our case. He's the lesser of evil. He's evil, but there's worse than him. The reason why I'm supporting him is because I know that medical freedom is a good thing. I want the same rights in this system as a rich person has, and he's going to give that to me. I also know that he will do things to close the system down. He's going to do things to close this mental health system down so that they can't be doing this shit no more. That's also a thing. If he closes down the system, which he might, I'm going to the mental health system to do all this shit, close it down, then he's putting in something there to stop it. That's better than the other two. Because for medical freedom, he might close a lot of these things like Copeland Psychiatric Center. He might close a lot down. And he doesn't believe in drugging someone. You said he didn't believe in antipsychotics. And I won't give her. If he doesn't believe in antipsychotics and mood stabilizers, he might shut it down. Another good thing. Does that make him a good person? No, because he supports pro-choice. But does that make him something that's useful? Is he someone useful to us? Yeah, he's useful to us. He's useful. Because someone's useful to us, it doesn't make him a good person. It means he's doing something that's useful to us. Or useful to the country. But because someone's useful, that doesn't make them a good person. A good person goes beyond being useful. How I see it. I think the guy's useful. I think he's useful. I think he's
Well, you gotta be
policy.
you gotta be up on the issues if you're gonna be talking to people.
But I'm not going to be talking about, some opinions, Luigi, I'm going to keep to myself. I tell you everything. You're my best friend, I tell you everything. But as far as other people, there were certain opinions which I keep to myself. Now, I know that when I go out there and I get these signatures, there are certain opinions that I'm going to keep to myself. Well, I'm trying to get them signed, so I get them on the okay record. Of course, I'm not going to say everything that comes to my mind, because that might scare people away. So there are certain opinions that I'm going to keep to myself. You want to tell, you're my best friend, I tell you everything. But it doesn't mean I'm going to go around saying these things to your okay supporters, and we're trying to get this thing. I'm not going to do that. When I'm going after the signatures, certain opinions I'm going to keep to myself. Now, I'm smart. You might not think I'm smart enough to do that, but I am.
No,
I
that's
am
not.
smart enough to do certain things to myself. What?
I'm not saying you're not smart. What I'm saying is that if you're talking to me and we say that you're practicing, whenever you speak, you're repeating your behavior, and so that's what you're more likely to do when you talk to people. I'm just trying to get you to rephrase things. Not that he's the lesser of two evils, but that he's the best choice.
But I've already refrained. I already know that if I talk to these people, there are certain things I can't talk about. I already know that. That goes unsaid, Ruby. I already know that when I talk to these people, there are certain things I can't talk about. I already know that. You have to tell me that. I already know.
Well,
When I get those signatures, I'm trying to get off can about. So of course I'm not going to say certain things that might turn them away. I'm not. I already know that.
it's just that every time we get together, you're always bringing up trafficking. I know that's your specialty, but I don't know that that's a major issue that people are going to be interested in. What else do you know?
I know about Jesus.
You can't think of one issue? What was the thing you just said before? Medical freedom? That's one.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, healthy food.
Civil rights.
That's a good one. Health food is good.
Civil rights. What?
Civil rights? I gotta look that one up. What do you mean by that?
You know what civil rights is? Civil rights is back in the day.
No, what is
Civil
his
rights
stance?
started
What is it?
Because of
What does it
slavery.
have to do with
Civil
RFK?
rights
I mean,
started- The word civil rights came from when slavery, they wanted to stop slavery. And then they wanted to stop segregation. Civil rights, it's not just for that either. It's for any group of people that are not being treated with the same respect as everyone else. Their civil rights are being invaded. If a group of people is being persecuted, any group of people, then that's a civil rights issue. That's a civil rights issue. And when I talked about children being taken advantage of, that was a civil rights issue. I know someone's passionate about something happening with a group of people that are being persecuted. It's called civil rights.
I get that
That's
part.
why I can't get off the topic of children, because children are being constantly taken advantage of by the system, and it's got to stop. And it hasn't stopped yet. They're still doing that in African American. I haven't stopped it yet. Civil rights is when a group of people are being persecuted and people fight for their rights. The civil rights movement started with blacks and whites. White people were keeping black people slaves. and then they were segregating and all that. But then it was more to it than that. There were other groups of people that were being persecuted, and that was civil rights issue too. But even the children, when I fight for the children, that's even more so. Their civil rights are being persecuted, and their civil rights are being and they're looking. If you think that story came out, and now it's over, we shouldn't talk about it. It hasn't stopped yet, Lucy. It's still happening. So therefore, we should still fight for these children. They're still being trafficked. They're still being molested. It's still happening. And in the places I mentioned, that's why I said, it's not over. It's not over. And children are the most important thing, Lucy. In the Bible, it says the children are our future. That's what Nietzsche said too. And if you don't think the children are our future, there's something wrong. They're our future, and they're the most important thing.
Gamer Cat, that's
so
white chocolate.
Back burner, just because they're not frontline in the news anymore. It's not a frontline news story. That's not all it is. It's partly that, but it's not all that. It's the fact that it's wrong to mess with a child. When I got on that,
I'm gonna make some more, so you
got out there,
just stick around, you can watch.
I was before anything. I was before Pizzagate, Pedogate, all. When I got out there, I wasn't just talking about a breaking news story. Something done to a group of people, which in this case was children, and it was wrong. And I wanted to stop it. And it wasn't because I wanted a frontline news story or anything else. It's because I wanted to stop what's happening to these children.
It's just wait.
And it hasn't stopped yet, okay? My story is not just a frontline news story. It's something about human rights dealing with children that has not stopped. It's not over yet. They're still doing it. And as long as they keep on doing this to children, we gotta keep on. It's not about, it's the it thing to talk about. You're thinking it's not the it thing to talk about anymore. It ain't about that, Lucy. It ain't about being the it thing to talk about. Or frontline news. It's about something wrong that's being done to these children. And nobody's fighting them. And now the story came out, and it's not over with because it's still happening. And it's happening in our
I
country.
want to weigh this.
It's happening in our country. When I'm passionate about this, it's not because it's a news story. It's because this is wrong. What they're doing is wrong, and I want to correct it. That's why I took that job. Thinking it was your right. Well, initially, to stop that gas abuse, and when I saw the trafficking, and I went there. That's why I started that thing with you. On YouTube. And now you're thinking, well, it's not frontline news anymore. We shouldn't talk about it. When the thing is that it's not just a news story. It's something terribly wrong being done to our children. And it hasn't stopped yet, indeed. Civil rights, or the civil rights, something black and white. There's no slavery anymore either. But people are still talking about the civil rights issue, the slavery. They haven't stopped it. Stop talking. And you know what? That stuff did stop, and they're still talking about it. Why? Because it was wrong what they did to those people. Now, this is not only wrong what you do to these children, they haven't stopped doing it yet.
Yo, that's 3 pounds.
You know, when they debunked Pizzagate and Pizzagate, it wasn't because they wanted to leave that story. They had to leave that story alone, not because they wanted to and because it wasn't the in thing anymore. They left that story because the government forced them to leave. They said they debunked it, but they really took the show that Pizzagate. They took Pizzagate down. They shut it down, and they threatened those people, and that's why they're not talking about it anymore. Not because it's not news anymore. It has nothing to do with that. They stopped talking because they were silenced. They were silenced. And if they weren't silenced and threatened with their lives, they'd still be talking about it now. You would still see Pizzagate out there. You still see Pedogate out there.
Well, here's the thing, Sir Doyle. Every video that I've gotten taken down recently has been about that topic, so I'm gonna cut you off. So, up to you. You want to stay on, or you want to just mute up?
Can I ask you something, Lucky? Are you on YouTube to make a difference? Are you on YouTube to difference? Are you on YouTube to make a difference? Or are you just trying to stay on YouTube? Are you just trying to stay on YouTube? Or are you on YouTube to make a difference?
Oh, I'll answer that. Because you sometimes, you repeat yourself, and you think that the more times you say it, the more effective your argument's going to be. And it's actually the opposite. Because the more you speak, the more I wouldn't agree with you even if you made sense. But I'm going to keep it on a level that it's going to make a lot of sense. And you won't even have to debate because it's going to make so much sense you'll have to be forced to agree with it. Because your channel's deleted. Wait, you didn't let me finish. Let me finish. Your channel's deleted and you're giving me advice. That's like you giving me girlfriend advice when you don't even have a girlfriend.
Well, let me ask you something, okay?
So that's why I don't listen to you.
Well, maybe it's true, but we're all going to do. I'm going to ask you something. Are you on YouTube? Just to be on YouTube. Are you on YouTube making it?
I'm not on YouTube to get kicked off YouTube, so I'm not going to listen to you regardless of what you say. And here you go again, repeating yourself, thinking that it's going to make your argument more effective. The more times you say it, it doesn't make me want to believe you. So, you lost. It's my channel, and it's my responsibility. And you're very flippant to be telling me what to do when your channel is deleted. 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 Deleted just like I'm deleting you right now. I'm deleting you right now.
They were afraid of it. I was talking about things that would make change. They resorted to deleting it. Pizzagate killed it. That's why it's going to be changed.
I'll tell you what. If you want to talk about it, you bring your phone over here, and I'll show you how to do it on your own channel. Because I ain't having it. I'm not going to risk my YouTube channel because you only have one topic that you can talk about. And that's why now I'm having second thoughts about coming to your church.
I don't want to speak on a channel, you can use it, with your politics, but that's something also that is still happening. I got the last thing on YouTube channel. I do my cousin. We play music.
New setup? Oh, you didn't see my new upstairs? Hold on, I'll give you a quick tour. Hold on, Sir Doyle. How you doing, man? So, I was downstairs. It's probably the last time you saw me. It's on the left side. First floor. Come up on the right side. It's my living room. Don't ask. Come up the stairs. into my kitchen. Hold on, let me see if I can find something on.
I even told you that we should take Unirock up on that comedy thing. I'm up for anything. I just don't want to give up certain things too. That's gonna make a difference. And it would be subtle, so when we don't get caught, maybe we'll do so. So, they're just give up your totally or something that's real important. Like I said, I think contact you doing Unirock on the comedy thing. See, that would really get us going. We start doing comedy like the Unirock wanted us to do. Then we get beyond mainstream and we come up with whatever we want. Comedians, when they make it, like what Unirock wants to do with us, we'll make that like, we'll be out there in the limelight and nobody will be able to touch us. That's why Austin Kutcher, he became an actor. He basically was a comedian. He was a comedian, sitcom actor, and he got real famous. And he got involved in politics. They couldn't touch him. He got all more stuff they couldn't touch him. He was one of the first we to get on the news about it, because he was a famous sitcom actor, and they couldn't touch him. And I think that's what Unirock wants to do with us. I think he wants to make us sitcom actors. He mentioned the Trailer Park guys. He mentioned the Trailer Park guys, and he said that he wanted to make us the next Trailer Park guys. Those guys were in a comedy TV show. That's what they were, and that's what he wanted to do with us. And Unirock could have made it happen, but
What city, state, country? New York. The suburbs of New York. It's called Long Island. YouTube vertical shorts are so random. I'm pretty regular, prepper. LA prepper. Holy, you ready for Arizona Bay?
Sitcom actor, and he became famous, and he started getting involved in all these different politics. Everything. They shut people down, didn't shut him down.
Getting ready for.
He was first a comedian. He was a sitcom actor, and a very famous one, and he became very well known.
Kratom, Aquama, and Kava. I heard of the Kratom and Kava. I know. I'm just talking to somebody on my chat.
Yeah.
I'll show you the rest. Bedroom. Walk-in closet, kinda. Sewing station, files, snake plant, mirrored bed, side mirror, and angled mirror. Yeah. Bathroom. Office. Library. Encoder. It's a mess. The computer screens. Webcam. That's it.
That happened? Then we go back to talking about it, I'm going to do it. Morning, Fletcher? Yes, we made it. He talked about everything they couldn't shut him up.
Who's that?
Archie Fletcher. When he
Archie
came in,
Fletcher.
They couldn't touch him. What did he talk about? They're doing children. He wouldn't stop and they couldn't stop him. They couldn't shut him down, nothing. Because he was already a famous sitcom actor. So they couldn't shut him down. They couldn't shut him up. We get in the door with Univox. He makes comedians out of us, sitcom actors. Like he is. We'll be able to talk what we want to talk about. And fight for the cause of freedom. But we won't have to worry about YouTube. We'll be on TV talking about it. And they won't shut us down. Univox gets to the door, a sitcom actor, and we make it. After that, YouTube won't even be an issue. We get on TV talking about it, and listen. And they won't be able to shut it down. So that's what Dorsey Fletcher did. He got on TV. And the TV news bill got on the show, and I think it's still there. He's the only one that talks about that stuff. He gets away with it because they're sitcom. And he's famous. He was on FBI's raids and everything. And he got in the door, he had that kind of power, or he was a sitcom actor. That's why I'm saying you contact Univox, you become sitcom actors first. Univox, you think we're good enough. We're doing it. When I read, when I saw him on YouTube, he was talking very highly of us. You see, and these guys to do it. They're comical. They turn into a sitcom. They can really make it. I told everyone that. Everybody saw him walking away with some walking out. We would have gone that route. We would have been sitcom artists before you're on TV. We would have been something like anything you want. I was going to ask you to contact Univox. You never did yet.
Yeah, I'll definitely will.
So I agree. We should halt on that topic for now, until we get in the door. Until we get it, I'll put in the door something, which in this case is sitcom. Once we're sitcom actors, and we have a show that's on TV, and which he wanted to do with us eventually, and we do that, and we become famous, then we can talk about what we want to talk about. Then we can go back to that topic or any other topic. And we won't get shut down, because it won't even be a matter of doing it on YouTube, we'll do it on TV. We won't even need YouTube after that. After you get through with us, we won't even need YouTube, we'll be on TV. We get on TV and we become famous, they won't be able to shut us up after that.
Well, TV, huh? You watch TV? I don't watch TV.
Yeah, but you know what? It's power. It's power for us to make a change. You can't make a change without power. That's why my channel got shut down. That's why I wasn't there, because I had no power to back up what I was saying. We're not just to combat. on TV, everybody's gonna see us. Everyone's gonna see us. When we do comedy, everyone's gonna see it. We're gonna get really well known. We're gonna have money. Money is power. We're gonna have fame. Fame is power. We always talk about becoming rich and famous and changing things. Well, that's the way we're gonna do it. We get on. We let you do the line. Get it to the point where we're on TV in a sitcom. You become famous. Then we'll rich and famous. And not only famous because whatever the comedy show we're in, but we're also rich people. And both rich and famous always said that if we become rich and famous, we're gonna make it. Always. So you're not working with us and get to the door a sitcom actor. He's gonna make us rich and famous. And Unirock is a friend of yours, he's a friend of mine, and you need one person that does have success. So you don't listen to people who have success, he has success. That's why I think he's good. That guy that only made himself successful, he almost played up to him. And he's only can if he can. Ronald Reagan?
Nah.
Ronald Reagan became president. The only president that ever made a difference. The only president that talking about
Every Republican's favorite
that
president.
nobody wanted him to talk about, and people were sorry about it. He got out there. And that's because he was first an actor. He started as an actor, he became rich and famous in America. And then he became president of the United States. He had freedom to talk about more than any other person talked about. And everyone listened to him. Nobody shut him down. He ended up dying. When he died, he ended up dying in his old age. He was president the whole time. People were still listening to him after he left. And he ended up dying of peace from that. And he made a difference. He made a difference as president because at first, before that, he was an actor, and he was a famous actor. He was famous. He's the only president that wasn't compromised or anything like that. He wasn't shot. The whole term, and he made a difference. And the things that he talked about, that everybody was silent to people about, that are still being talked about today, and no one's come of age. He started out an actor, a rich, famous actor. So he had that power as the president, but he was always 40 days when he came in as an actor. He got past all the red tape and everything. And he started out as an actor. Otherwise, I'd become sick on it. We're funny. That's why we're like that. We're common. We're very common. And he said we just do that thing. He said it to everyone. You remember he said that these guys would do a sitcom show. They'd be reading that trailer park guy. And you know what? He was right. We all comical, and we all like the trailer park guy. And he was willing to make cartoons about us, and we were all doing it. You remember, you wanted to make a cartoon about us. You want to do everything. You want to draw it. You want to eat. Even he says, if I get Kevin to do it, and if I sit down, I'll get myself to do it, someone put him out there. He was like, and he was telling people, oh yeah, we're going to make a cartoon out of them. And he was going to do that. And that guy could have made it happen.
And I never said no to Unirock. I actually got a good video to send him.
Yeah.
I gotta find his channel again.
What? call him. I don't have his number, that's why I haven't called him.
Yeah, I don't have his number either, but I'll find his channel if he's still around.
Yes, send him. And tell him, we reconsidered. We're ready to meet. Tell him that. We reconsidered. We wanted to meet. And you tell him that, like that, he'll work with us. Tell me, talk to me, and we both agree that we'll go to this meeting. Do I get Richard Davis? That's the way to do it.
See, that's the thing, though. You want to be an actor. I never was. I'm just real.
Say, if you got Richard Davis at anything, you can get the kids back, your wife back, and you can make a change in the world. So what does it matter if we do it by being actors or anything else? We're still doing it. Your word was you needed to be Richard Davis. And now the challenge we have now is we have to sit down actors. And some of the old work is supported now. Isn't that good enough? Isn't it good that the coverage trainers? But he's offering us now to do it. He ordered away from it. He's saving the sit down. And we are good at it. We're very good at it. Good personality, we're very good at it. We can be very good at it. You and I can create a sitcom and we can be very good at it. Now, being an actor is not my personal. I want to give you this. You know what? If I get into as an actor, I'm still becoming Richard Davis. And so are you. And you said you become Richard Davis. You get your children back and all that. And you'll make a change. And I'm telling you, I agree with you. I'm telling you, there's now one apple the apple. You and I want to make a sitcom actor. So let's do it. Let's do it. And you know what's good about that? We become sitcom actors first, the way you know I want it. Then we can also take our music and put our music out there. We're already famous sitcom actors. Now we're already famous. We can do almost anything. We can do our music. If you want to do the non-head contact and all the stuff you want to do with that, and we're already sitcom actors, and you want to put that out there, you can put that out there. We'll be successful in everything we do. We get in the door and become really famous doing one thing, then we can do whatever else we want. And it so happens that Rock wants to help us be sitcom actors. Let's do it. Let's do it. And we do that, we were sitcom actors already, and Yarrow Casey came, we would have got him on the salad a long time ago when we were sitcom actors. So we would have done that, and then we would have got him, we would have got him on the salad a long time ago. Because we would have been famous. I'm thinking, the way I see it, it doesn't matter if we do it by acting, music, whatever we do, as long as we do it. And when the Nike commercial says, just do it. Nike says, you know Nike commercial? Just do it. Well, we'll give an opportunity to interrupt and just do it. Anyway, I think we're both in agreement. I really do think we're both in agreement. So, if we're both in agreement, just contact me. That's all.
Yeah.
why I asked Lukey. Lukey, you there?
Yep.
Luke,
What?
I'm gonna get off the phone now. Just contact with Unirock, or just that's what I'm suggesting. Just contact Unirock, all right?
Yeah, I'm going to.
What?
I will.
If you try to find him on the internet and try to contact him, that's just what I think. All right?
Yeah.
And you said you want me to give out the RFK flyers tomorrow? On next Sunday? Oh,
Let's
no,
see.
no. Collect signatures? Sunday?
Maybe tomorrow too.
Okay. All right, so call me.
This way we could practice.
All right.
Maybe tomorrow, like late afternoon.
Okay.
Cause I might have to go see Cherry at A Holly.
All right.
So I might not get back till like 5 or 6.
All right.
Fuck. So give me a call around then.
All right.
How's that?
And meantime, when I get off the phone, see if you can contact the Unirock channel.
Yeah.
He's really going to help us.
I'll contact Unirock as soon as I can. I'm just making some coins
All
right
right,
now.
great. All right.
All right, Sador. I'll let you go.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye. God bless. Alright, I'll put this straight in the freezer. Last one tilted. How you like it? UFC fighter turned chocolatier. A chocolatier. A chocolatier. A chocolatier. Chocolatier. It's the new fragrance. Chocolatier.
something out.
Okay. Okay. Assembly line.
Oops.
All right. Cha-ching. Okay, let's turn this off. Okay. The next thing I'm gonna do is make electrolyte lemonade. Okay, next is electrolyte lemonade. The electrolyte lemonade that I've been making, it turns into yogurt. So I'm gonna let it set. I'm gonna make it and then I'm gonna put it in cups to set. And I'll leave it for, overnight. And then tomorrow it'll be thick enough to stand a spoon up. Electrolyte lemonade. Whoop. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2, 2. Mic check. 1, 2. Boom, 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 boom. So because these are not organic, I'm being contaminated with pesticides. I'm doing this out of habit And I recommend that you make this recipe with organic ingredients. Mm, 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 mm. All right. Get the oil back. Yeah. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow night. Where can we go at night to collect RFK signatures? I'm trying to think. Mm-hmm. The coffee place. Okay, I know the place you're talking about. Isn't that soliciting? I was thinking a public place. These monstrosities. Holy. I went with a lot of pear this time because I want it to be a subtle lemon flavor. So I'm putting actually, material-wise, this is more pear than lemon. Oh shit, you didn't see all that. It's just peeling. Do not cut into your hand like this. I should look this up. I just thought of a good idea. Summer shred. What do you think? Summer shred 2-week program. Plus cost of ingredients. $99. Buy one, get one. I don't know. Thinking out loud. I thought it would be a reason for me to get ripped. Holy. Summer shred. It's coming. It's been coming and it's coming. The one you like, Londos, isn't that the Blue Oyster Club? The one where your favorite band plays? The Village People? Your favorite Village person is the leather motorcycle cop thing guy. Mine is the construction hat. Type in the chat, who's your favorite Village person? The Indian? Ooh, that's a good one. Post that video? What do you mean? I never don't post a video. What sound was that? Yo. The video with the band Team. What do you mean posted? It's on my channel. Alright, so this is where you need a Vitamix. Because I could even start this up. No liquid, right? Oh, it's actually working. I didn't even need to tamp it. Okay. All right, that wasn't a good example of what the Vitamix can do because I didn't need to tamp the material down. I had some honey in my bag because I was drinking tea at work. So, what do we got? I guess we'll go 1 tablespoon. Two tablespoons. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely on YouTube, Londos, and it's definitely on my channel. Same thing. 1, 2. It's a coconut yogurt. I'm gonna put some lecithin in. It's a half cup. Other things you could put in here: aloe, sea moss, apricot, make it like taste like butterscotch or caramel. Sorry, apple, anything, mango, peach, vanilla, blueberry, whatever kind of yogurt you like. You can put chunked strawberries in there, anything. Unbelievable. This is the major recipe for the type of cleanse that I do from Dr. Jubb. It's called electrolyte lemonade. And it's cleansing. and it's a preparation food for the flush. This lemon combined with coconut is very healing for the liver. It helps to prepare you to flush out the stones, which are all gunked up inside the liver. And the gunk, if you just did a liver flush, it might be too gunky and you wouldn't get any stones out. So we do a preparation menu. I do it for 5-6 days, and then I do my flush on Sunday. I prepare for 5 days at least, but you can do it as little as 3 days. 3-day preparation. You know, if you start on, I don't know, Monday or Wednesday. What's today? Thursday? If you start on a day like today, this would be day 0. So you have this or any Life Food certified meal, and day 1 would be tomorrow, Friday. Day 2 is Saturday. Day 3 is Sunday, and you would do the flush on day 4. So you'd have to start yesterday. I'm gonna make one more recipe. Cha-ching. Actually, out of towels. There's the laundry. All right, the final recipe is going to be a dino cheese, a hot dino cheese, and I'm going to have it with these coconut wraps. That's cool. All right, so let's see. This is a cup. Salty. Some sauce from Cherry's pasta the other day. I'll save some though. Nah, I can't save some. What is this? Nothing good in there. Smells good. What was that? Spices? Italian spices, yo. And I'm going to put, this is habanero, and this is baking soda. Gotta be careful with that. Blend this. Best thing would probably to turn that into a broth soup. Tummy rumbling. I should not be eating. But why am I? Can't come up with a good reason. But I got electrolyte lemonade. I'll have that tomorrow. Maybe I'll have a little on Saturday, but probably not. And then I'll flush Sunday. I know I've been flushing a lot. The last time I flushed, I had stones come out. And after that, I had fatty, like, I would call it almost like tiny fat globules. But it looked like mucusy. It looked like a sludge that was curdled. Very small pieces of like a yellowish I don't know how else to describe it. But as I've flushed, there's a progression of types of stones that you get out. Because the biggest ones is usually the one that's blocking everything. And so they start to get smaller as you continue to flush. You don't get them all out on the first try, but as you continue to do it, the stones get smaller. The stones get smaller, and they the stones get smaller, and they eventually disappear. So that's why people say that the flushing is a fraud, and that it's only the process of the lemon mixing with the olive that makes the stones. You can be sure that it's not, because if that were the case, then every time you did the olive oil and lemon, you would get stones out. But you don't. Eventually, they stop coming out. And I think that's what's going to happen on my next flush. I'm not going to get any stones out at all. So, Yanks down by 1 in the first inning, really? Why do we need an update in the first inning, though? The game didn't even start yet. Organic coconut wraps. All natural alternative to bread and flours. Organic coconut meat, organic coconut water, organic virgin coconut oil. That's it. It smells good. Let's see these bad boys. Wow, look at the color. Smells like pita. Wow. That is awesome. A little fragile. Oh my God. It tastes like ravioli. Oh my God. Wow. It tastes like ravioli with ricotta in it. Are you kidding me? Ravioli with ricotta in it? Holy cow. This is dino ricotta. Or as you say, Londos, ricotta. Can't see my password. Wow. And this counts as blended food too, because everything's been blended. It's just a little bit high on the protein for my needs. What the heck? All right, so here's my dilemma. My dilemma is that I have to do schoolwork. That's what I gotta learn for school. Probably end the stream after this, guys.
Three definitions of abnormality. 1. Deviation from social norms. Degree to which people don't conform to what society views as normal. Norms such as politeness, sexual behavior and other unwritten rules. Limitation 1. Eccentric or abnormal, and when does one become the other? Limitation 2. Cultural relativism. Abnormal in one culture might be seen as normal in another. 2. Deviation from ideal mental health. Abnormality is when a person deviates from what society views as ideal mental health. But what is ideal mental health? Marie Jahoda, 1958. Self-attitudes, self-esteem, strong sense of identity. Integration, ability to deal with stressful events. Having an accurate perception of reality. Absence of all these criteria indicates abnormality, possible mental disorder. Limitation 1. Who can achieve all these criteria? Are all of us abnormal to a certain degree? Limitation 2. Cultural relativism. Are these criteria specific to certain cultures? 3. Failure to function adequately. If any aspect of our behavior interferes with our daily functioning, e.g. not eating, then such behavior can be thought of as abnormal. Limitation 1. Some behaviors might seem dysfunctional but are actually adaptive. For example, depression could lead to more attention from other people. Limitation 2. Cultural relativism. Lifestyles of other cultures might be seen as a failure to function.
Abnormal behavior. Alright, I'm gonna have to bite the bullet. What was I gonna say? That's gonna be it. Whoever's still in the chat, thanks for being here. If you have any questions, just go to MasterLuki.com. Find all my contact info. How to fold a ravioli. Here we go. I don't think so. That's tortellini. I don't want want tortellini. Oh, ravioli is 2 pieces. I see. So I do. So put a little here, and then do like this. Okay. When I'm about to get off to do homework, 6 people jump on. Come on, guys. You're killing me right now. I really have to do homework. How as a First, introduce yourself to the class. Include your major and anything you'd like to share about yourself. Then address the prompt below. How has abnormal behavior been defined throughout history? In your own words, how would you define abnormal behavior? What are some of the ways in which abnormal behavior might be defined across different cultures? What are some of the factors that contribute to abnormal behavior? And how do these contributing factors apply to any of the following programmatic themes? And then the programmatic themes are self-care, social justice, emotional intelligence, career connections, and ethics. These coconut wraps are awesome. Alright, 2 people. I'm sorry I can't be entertaining right now. Getting full. Normal psychology. Salud. One more. Review the definition of abnormal behavior. Good thing I got two of these. This is what you get when you're the first one on my stream. Earliest views of abnormal behavior.